Hi, welcome back once again inside the Carpenter shop, where we're growing a little bit more every day into that person, hopefully, that God has created us to be. In Psalm 66, 18 through 19, it says this: "If I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear, but certainly God has heard me. He has attended to the voice of my prayer." Have you ever watched a courtroom drama on TV? Have you ever seen some kind of a lawyer getting ready to question someone on a juror stand, and they say, "Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?" Those are dramatic moments on TV. But have you ever wondered why a witness is actually told or encouraged or made the promise to swear to tell the whole truth when they testify? Well, the reason for that is simple: so that what they say is true matches up to what they know is true. I'll say that again. So what they say is true matches up with what they know to be true. If they're found to be lying, saying one thing when they know something else, they can be convicted of perjury, and there's penalties involved in that. A judge and a jury can't peer into the mind and the heart of anybody who's testifying, but God can. And in the Old Testament, there are clear warnings about coming before God in prayer while hiding or trying to hide one sin in your heart. That is, attempting to act holy in prayer and being unholy in practice or lifestyle. In such cases, the Bible gives us Proverbs 15:29, Isaiah 1:15, Isaiah 59:1 and 2, and the implication of that is that God hears our prayers, but the answer or the response is not going to be what we want because we've come to Him trying to hide or not being transparent and trying to push back stuff that we know doesn't need to be there when we come before God. 1 Peter 3:12 reminds us that we have to come before God in prayer, and if we will confess those impurities that we have in our heart, if we'll just be honest with God, then we open up those floodgates and that communication line with God, and those prayers that we hear, or the prayers that we ask, will be heard in a way that we're looking for them to be heard. Think of it this way: the Holy Spirit is going to reveal anything that might hinder our prayers. And so as you get ready to pray, ask God to simply reveal to you some things that you need to be aware of, some things you need to confess, some things that need to be taken care of as you open up a conversation with Him. By doing so, then all of a sudden there's a give and take to the conversation that's healthy and good and godly. And it's the difference between saying and knowing the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And God will help you. I look forward to joining you next time here in the Carpenter Shop.